Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Court of Swords. It's been 72 hours since the last time we did this. Something like that. Some crazy number.
So long. So damn long.
Yeah, it's been a while. This is episode 101. I realize if you're a YouTube viewer hoping to catch live, those VODs are not fully uploaded. So be gone, foul YouTube viewer. Watch it on Saturday. What are you freaking out about, Zeke? Yeah.
Did you get a new camera?
Uh-huh.
It looks really good.
Thank you. I made the camera myself.
It looks super good. It looks like professional quality shit.
Yeah, I don't have rosacea on my face nonstop, just spots of red everywhere.
Well, congratulations, JP. Now you look as nice as I have for years.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, the odd thing
Thanks
is,
for noticing, Zeke. Zeke, you just did that thing to me that we were complaining about the last episode. I've been getting A's the whole time, motherfucker.
Look,
the whole time.
If you just slide on by, you'll get recognized, Adam. Okay, you do something great, it turns into a good thing.
Well, you don't compliment someone who already looks good. You compliment someone when they look better than before. Like you always have looked good, Adam. It'd be I would compliment you every day.
Whereas I like that approach. Like somebody gets a compliment once. Yeah, they get a compliment once and then that's it. Never again. Like nice hat. And the next time you wear it, you're like, do you still like it? You're like, I'm not gonna say. You got your compliment.
Why do you think I have gained and lost and gained weight? It's for that reason.
Oh, you're jumping the compliment line. I see.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Smart.
Every time I lose weight, I gain it right back again real quick and then lose it again eventually so I can get the compliments.
Yeah. No, that's
Good.
smart.
It's like fighting in D&D. You die, you come back, you die, you come back. It's great. Good.
Exactly.
It's the story
No,
of
I just wanted to say, like, as far like I have a cheapo Logitech, like maybe $120 camera when it was new. That like I can adjust it so I don't look like I have like red all over my face. Like,
don't get me wrong, I could have adjusted this camera. I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And now buying this, I have Adam and Max to be like, oh yeah, just jingle the jangle
you're on
and
the new camera.
Put it to fucking like 2.8 f-stop and bump that ISO up and it'll look great. I'm like, cool, fucking done it. It looks great. Thanks, guys.
It's going to be hard for people to notice the difference of the green screen. It really shines when there is no green screen.
Yeah. This, honestly, getting a nice camera, I'm just kind of like, man, fuck green screens, man. I'm just not. But now I have a green wall, so I'm like, it's a big investment if I decide.
Yeah, his entire room is green, so he's kind of in on that.
Just get someone to come over and paint, like a whole big mural of RollPlay shit. That'd be cool.
Yeah, just more money. Just throw some more money.
Just do that. Whatever. Come on, patrons.
Yeah.
He needs the background.
That's true.
Damn it.
That's true.
Says just more money at it. Just like says the guy who is
still Christmas here.
And has a vehicle to drive you to the airport, but still chooses to pay the exorbitant amount for an Uber or a taxi.
Yeah,
well, because
it's 5 a.m. What are you talking
about?
about?
It's about getting up at 5 a.m. And I can respect that. If it was me, I would have kicked your ass to the Uber as well. I would have been like, have fun, Zeke. It was fun.
We couldn't even get Zeke an Uber. We had to get him a normal cab at like 5 a.m. or whatever Monday. I was worried that I was thinking it's like I'm gonna have to fucking get on the goddamn road here. Oh, thank God they have a cab. Thank God.
That was all caused. That was an MB. That's my bad. I'll take responsibility for that because I missed my cab. Yeah. I missed my Uber and my flight the day I was supposed to leave. I was planning on broadcasting yesterday, but I slept. I hit my alarm. My alarm goes off. Thought I hit the snooze for like 5 more minutes because my snooze is only 5 minutes, and I hit it, and nope, I turned off the entire phone, and or silenced it or something, and I didn't get another alarm. And then JP tried calling me 10 times. The Uber's outside. Tell him how you called me, JP.
Oh yeah. So I had a 5-second sleep cycle where I would hit the call button. This is 8 o'clock. Call, hang up. So it was that 10 times, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to sleep. We'll deal with it later. Yep. Now, if I was smart, I would have called the room, and it would have not have been a problem to begin with. And
that's what we discussed that during breakfast, which it was awesome. I don't know if it was $270 of awesome, but that rooster breakfast was fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
it was delicious.
I went butchered a rooster for you guys. It was pretty good.
But on our way to breakfast and at breakfast, thought about it like I could have called the front desk and have them call you because the hotel phone would have definitely woken me up because those things are loud and obnoxious.
Yeah.
But hindsight's 2020.
It's true.
And I fucking just all of that travel and not sleeping on my regular schedule. Like yesterday, I thought I was like, I landed at like 1 p.m. back home, which is usually my starting time. It's like, if I go home, I could probably cast in like the next hour or two. Like I could throw on a broadcast. Yeah. And then immediately I walked in the door and I went every like 3 hour, 2.5 hour, like 30-minute like nap on the plane, like all caught up with me. And it was like, you're going to lay down and you're not going to get up for a little while.
Yep. Yeah, that hit me like Sunday evening. So we watched Venom. We could talk about how bad of a movie that is. There were multiple scenes where I was just like, how did we end up here?
So did you guys watch that? You watched that after I told you that it was like a 3 out of 10? Because I'm pretty sure we had that conversation at the beginning of. Okay.
Yeah. That movie's fucking trash. Holy shit!
I wasn't so bad
at how bad that was. It was really shit. And it was so shit that like I was upset that that's how Venom turned out. Like such a cool villain. Just
also it was Tom Hardy too.
Yeah, it's Tom fucking Hardy.
I think that's how most people went into it too. Is like thinking like, well, it's Tom Hardy. Can't be that bad, right? Because he wouldn't allow that to happen. He wouldn't sign on to that.
Yeah.
And I guess he did. He got trapped. I don't know.
It's bad.
I mean, Bill fucking Murray was in Garfield, so like people make mistakes, yo.
Bill fucking Murray is a treasure.
Yeah, don't talk shit about
okay, you like are you gonna go on record? Are you gonna go on record and say that you enjoyed Garfield? Is that what you're gonna say?
I enjoy Bill Murray and Garfield.
I don't believe you. I think you're full of shit.
I'm gonna be honest. It's been a long time since I've seen Garfield. I'm sure it's hot garbage.
There's actually, speaking of Bill Murray, there is a documentary on Netflix.
I saw that.
Name I've forgotten. Do you remember the name of that?
Stories of Bill Murray. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's just Stories of Bill Murray, maybe, or Stories About Murray, or something.
Literally, somebody, chronicling.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Me stealing what JP was going to say, but it's
great. No, that's I don't. It doesn't
it's chronicling just how Bill Murray pops up anywhere and just kind of shows up, like at a house party or at a bar and starts bartending.
Yeah,
and nobody says anything because he's Bill Murray, and they're like, "Cool, fucking Bill Murray's here." Yeah. And then he just leaves. He just ghosts everybody.
It was really good.
Apparently, Bill Murray is like best buds with everyone in the Wu-Tang Clan, which is like the greatest shit to be able to say. And I definitely remember a story that him and one of the other Wu-Tang dudes took over a bar, and every time anyone ordered anything, they just gave them a shot of whiskey, and they're like, "This is what you get."
That specific instance is in the documentary.
Is it cool? Yeah. Yeah. The RZA. That's right. Yep.
Yeah, it's really good.
Well, that was that Coffee and Cigarettes where they were just like, "Hey, Bill Murray." They kept calling him by his full name, and he was actually there like smoking cigarettes and serving the coffee.
So
that's
Someone wrote a book about Bill Murray, and that was one. That's like the originator or the original thing that caused him to just go and do random acts. And then they got like kind of weird about it because they went back and like looked at all of his roles. And it was basically just like, Bill Murray's always just been the type of guy that just says, fuck it, just go with life. And I was like, all right, this is getting a little bit too much. Can you just go back to showing me Bill Murray's funny moments? And that's what they did. So it was fine. I recommend it. Watch it on Netflix.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to say, fuck it. Will I be here on the show, guys? I don't know. We'll see. We'll build.
He doesn't even have an agent, man.
You are not famous enough to pull that shit, Max. You're
I'm
just
gonna
not.
try it, like, I'm gonna try it.
When you're if you ever get Bill Murray levels of famous, we can just do the show, and if you show up, awesome for us. And if not, fuck it, we'll just do the show. But
the book says that he always was like that, and he became super successful and famous. So what am I supposed to do? Huh?
He was already like that in the movies that he starred in, starting back with like whatever he did before Groundhog Day, Scrooged and
parts in movies,
those old ass movies.
Caddyshack,
yeah. Was Caddyshack his first movie? I forget.
I don't think it was his first one, but
definitely like a one that propelled him.
Yeah, I forget.
This show is about Bill Murray now. By the way, we're all gonna be
we're in the court of Bill Murray.
We fade into a house party in Michigan. It's bumping. There's people having fun. Someone's out on a smoke break, just enjoying the last embers of a sweet drag of a cigarette. Suddenly, a man walks up the street.
If you ever watched that documentary about the National Lampoon, I can't remember what it's called. There's a documentary and a biopic about the National Lampoon magazine, and thereby it's intellectual properties, like the radio thing they did in the movies they've done and stuff like that. And that's where Bill Murray like got his start, I think.
Might have been.
Bill Murray, Chevy Chase, Rita Rudner, like all of them. Yeah. What's the name of that fucking thing? They're great. Like both of those, like the documentary and the biopic is great. And especially watch, is it Joel McHale who does Chevy Chase? Like his Chevy Chase impersonation is fucking phenomenal.
Huh. I've never heard his Chevy Chase impersonation.
I haven't either.
Are you thinking of Second City? Is that the?
I was gonna say Second City, yeah, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, but I don't think it is. Yeah. Apparently his first movie was Meatballs. After Saturday Night Live, Meatballs was his first movie.
Okay,
nice.
1979.
I've not seen Meatballs.
Also, apparently he was arrested in Chicago for trying to smuggle 10 pounds of weed on an airplane.
That makes sense.
In 1970.
That's a Bill Murray
move. Yeah. You know what? I'll find an NPC and I'll just make them Bill Murray. He can be god of, I don't know, weed smuggling.
There's stories of Bill Murray like everywhere, all around Chicago, because obviously he fucking loves Chicago and the Cubs and all that stuff. Famously, he shows up. I was at the airport and I was talking to a TSA agent about, I don't know how the fuck Bill Murray came up, but he was talking about when he used to work for the Amtrak, and Bill Murray took an Amtrak there, and Bill Murray was getting like upset at the guy, not like really mad, but he kept teasing him because he wouldn't sit down and drink with him. Like, come on, are you fucking kidding me? I would risk my job to have a beer with Bill Murray and be like, fuck it, I can get another job. It's not a big deal.
The inverse Bill Murray story of that is the one where he like does hang out with people and like have a drink, and they like hang out for like hours, and then at the end the guy's like, oh, can I take a picture with you, Bill Murray? And Bill Murray's like, no. And they're like, why not? And he's like, because I don't want anyone to believe this story. And he like pisses out, and they're like, but we hung out with Bill Murray all day and no one would believe you.
Yeah, the famous story of the doc is someone's taking a piss and he walks up and puts his hands over him, and he whispers into their ear and says, no one will ever believe that Bill Murray whispered into your ear as you're taking a piss. And then he just leaves the bathroom.
Fucking Bill Murray.
Yeah. So the whole thing, like, he shows up at a college party and he's in the kitchen talking to these two students, and he turns around and sees the dishes and just like, someone needs to do these dishes. And he just starts doing dishes. And there's like video footage of him just doing dishes there. No one's talking to him. It's great. It's a good documentary. I recommend watching it. Uh-oh. Neville's going to try to climb the cat tower again. She might fail like she did while you guys were here. I'll keep you updated. Or he, I guess, is how I should say.
I was going to say Neville's a girl? What?
No, I'm just getting my pronouns messed up. He failed horribly one night when everyone was here. It was very depressing. I felt sad for the boy. You know, he's usually on his game, but he's just too chunky.
Yeah, we saw him fall down multiple times. Also, to reference chat, I'm not going to say specifically who it was. No, this is a Bill Murray podcast. We don't play D&D here.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah. No, there's not. We just talked about Bill Murray.
That was always the plan. We do 100 episodes of D&D, then we do 100 episodes of Bill Murray. We go back and forth between the two. So fucking buckle up, all right?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Both have merit in different ways.
Yeah.
Court of Bill.
And then for episode 300, we play D&D with Bill Murray for 100 episodes. All right,
we're working on this. God, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Each episode, though, is a second long. It's just like a word, because that's all. We could only get them for like a minute and a half, really. So
we all role play as Bill Murray, doing the best Bill Murray impressions that we can do. Or people trying to do Bill Murray.
You could do a thing where this would be a good one shot where everybody plays a Bill Murray character, right? You could do a Murrayverse one shot. Everybody plays their favorite Bill Murray character, and you make it so it's set in a universe where all the Bill Murray characters have to come together to save the world.
Yeah,
there you go. Bill Murray,
like being John Malkovich with being Bill Murray.
Yeah. Right, being but the Bill characters, not the person. I guess one person could be like real, actual Bill Murray, and then everyone else would have to be Bill Murray characters. But yeah,
it would work.
Oh yeah, I got dibs on Peter Venkman.
Max, you have to be Garfield because you said it was your favorite. So you said it was your favorite. So I just
loves food. It's whatever.
It's not a bad gig. You just
not a bad gig.
See a lot of lasagna, and you're good to go. Mm-hmm. Lasagna is pretty tasty. I don't know how a cat could eat lasagna though. Let's talk about this. It doesn't work. That's it. That's the end of the story. We're not going to talk about it anymore. We're moving on. It just doesn't work. A cat could not eat.
Your cat
lasagna.
tried to eat everything, dude. That I left. Like I'm not used to having animals around, so I left
I
like
think
the
that's
plate
just
on
an
the ottoman.
animal. Let's not fat shame Neville, okay? He can hear. He's right over there. All right, he's
fantastic hearing.
What's he gonna do? Come fight me? He'll get winded halfway here.
He knows some people. All right, he can get the cat phone. He'll mess you up.
Cat phone?
You're gonna wake up to a horse just standing outside your door and just kick the shit out of you, Zeke. It's gonna happen.
Oh, I see. Because all the animals are in a mafia together. I guess
Yeah.
is how that.
Duh.
Okay, good. The animal mafia.
You've seen The Secret Life of Pets. It's pretty much
It's pretty much that.
Don't fuck with animals because they're a mafia together.
Exactly.
I did not know that.
I've seen that documentary as well. I've seen that documentary. We don't have anything new to talk about. It's been 72 hours since we saw everyone in person, so we should probably just do goals, talk about how unprepared Max is, and then start the actual show.
I watched Punisher season 2.
Did you finish it?
I'm on the. I haven't started the last episode yet, but
Okay.
yeah.
I'm on.
I binged that shit pretty good.
I'm on 9, I think. It's pretty fucking good. It's a goddamn good show. It's pretty fucking good.
They canceled Daredevil, didn't they?
It's gonna get canceled. Yeah, Daredevil's canceled. There's like a news story out there today where it's like the Daredevil creator and director talks about the future of the show, and I'm like, why? Why is he talking? It's gonna get canceled tomorrow. Like, that's why even bother talking about how you want to do a season 3? It's done. It's dead.
Yeah.
The whole thing is dead, which really sucks because I think John Barenthal is like the best Punisher.
Daredevil writer and creator lies to our faces for 3 straight minutes.
Yeah. Bob Iger is just like, nope, it's done. We're moving on. Next one. Let's
good, though.
see what else we got canceled.
This season is really good. It's exactly what you want out of the Punisher. It's kind of tough to watch at times because it's so brutal. Like as far just people being shot, which there is a lot of, but like people being beaten and the makeup people in that fucking show deserve all the awards because it looks gruesome. Yeah. Like when someone flies off the handle and just beats someone until they're unconscious and then keeps beating them, like the facial like makeup they do is so good.
It's really good, without a doubt. I saw an interview actually with John Barenthal today. The first fight scene in the first episode, Zeke, in the bar. That was the first 3 days of filming. And there's 3 specific things in that like action scene. The first punch where he punches some guy, he broke his hand. And then the next thing where someone's grabbing his hand and slamming it on the bar, he like ripped tendons or something from his hand because he didn't tell him his hand was broken. And then there's another one where he punches someone and he dislocates his hand. And the fourth one, he has to pick up a bar stool with the right hand that's all fucked up. He goes to pick it up and just throws it and completely misses and hits the stunt coordinator in the leg and like somehow breaks his leg or some shit. And they go to the ER together. So I thought that was pretty good that John Barenthal was like, no, I'm not going to admit that I'm hurt. I'm just going to keep breaking my fucking hand in the next.
It's so stupid though. It just makes for so stupid. For like worse shit going down the line. It's like that's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like this is a movie. Like I understand getting into the head of the character, but like, man, you gotta finish. You gotta like finish a movie.
Yeah.
We always applaud these scenes, right? Where it's like the dude that plays Aragorn in Lord of the Rings, like when he breaks his foot kicking the orc helmet, or like how fucking Hans Gruber didn't know he was gonna get dropped off the building, and the aliens popping out of the guy's chest and everybody freaking out. But like nobody's like, man, Brandon Lee, I heard in The Crow he actually got shot and died. Yeah, so good actor on that one. Like, there's a line, and we should just move that line way the fuck back and just let it go. Like, he should have, if he broke his hand, he should have just stopped.
Yeah.
Just stop, dude. It's over.
Hey, guys, I broke my
hand.
Go
to a doctor.
Yeah.
Like, it's not good.
It makes sense. It's good, though. Watch The Punisher season 2. Season 1's also good. I think season 2 is the best out of the 2 and potentially the best Netflix TV show, at least Marvel related. So. Let's move on though. Let's do some goals. We'll get started early, and we left off on a note, is what all I'll say. Then, if people want to depart for spoiler reasons, and we'll jump in on that note after goals. So, Adam, let's make fun of Max.
Well, Max, you have until the end to figure your goals, but that's okay. Everybody did great on their goals last time. All right, Ramos. right now, I have your goals as get everyone to the Monastery of the Sun.
3
brand new ones. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. All right, what do you got? Give it to me.
Find out Gravedirt's backstory or origin.
Okay.
Second one is see if Yoda's father can be trusted or if he's under the influence of magic.
Okay.
And the last one is a long-term goal. Find out where the Mara come from.
Oh, damn. All right.
That's a big goal.
I like it. All right. Good. Awesome. Okay. Maharib.
Mostly new goals. Figure out what happened to Ramos. Like why he drank. I don't.
Like what the effects of the potion or whatever were on him.
Yeah. Second one, reach the Temple of the Sun. Kind of continuing that.
Okay.
And then third one, I'll hear the other people's goals and try to either glue
Write
it into
something around
that
this.
or just make a new one.
Okay. Sure. Yotazo.
I have find out the identity of Gravedirt.
So like Ramos's goal.
Yeah. Arrive at the Monastery of the Sun.
Okay.
And then meet and talk with my father.
Okay.
Oh, and if you didn't
pretty
know,
much
last
pretty
time
similar jam for Ramos.
Yeah.
I hit level 11, rolled the hit dice, got a 7. So we got some more meat to hack through.
Is your
Never
total
punished.
HP 65 now?
Yep.
Okay, cool. That actually works.
Also
Dan, is your
didn't-
76? Or sorry, Max, is your 71?
Mine's 71 right now, but I didn't add my HP. So what is the average for that?
What do you get? Oh, for leveling up as a barbarian?
7 plus
You get a
something?
12?
HP?
Yeah, it's D12, so I think it's 7
Yeah,
plus
7
something.
plus
7.
con.
Yep. Plus your con mod.
7 plus
plus
1, so
con,
8,
okay.
8
Got
extra
it.
HP.
79 is where I'm at now. HP.
Cool.
Be dope feet.
Make sure to update your max as well. Get it max. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, here I'm gonna pop this up on there so people can see it.
Okay.
Oh, you got that ability? Yeah.
Nice.
Jealous presence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's the one. That's the one you used before.
That's the
That was
one I
that gave
used
you.
before. That's not
Yeah,
the
you
one
had
that I have now.
I mean, I'm
Still
proud of you.
pretty
Do you want
cool,
to?
though?
You want to post your
Still
first
pretty
level?
cool though.
Okay, that's Zeke's drunkard's luck. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So get a lucky
Let's
bounce.
just start clicking random shit.
It might overflow the programs. If we
No,
Hey guys, check out this cool ability I got. I can fly into a rage now.
What the fuck was that thing? I gotta look it up.
Berg
Isn't it
has
all new
transmutation. I can make a door ajar.
All right.
Was this was just a barbarian thing at level 11, right? It wasn't like a.
It is your level 11. It's your level 11 barbarian ability. It's
Yo, I'm
relentless.
scrolling right
JP,
now.
my HP also goes back up to 76 now that I'm no longer cursed.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's correct above you. It's not correct in the actual sheet, so I'll fix that.
Yeah.
But that's right. You got 10 HP back, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
That's what
But
it
if
is,
you have a
relentless
soul,
rage.
if you have a soul though, you might not be invisible to the gods anymore. They might be like, "Yo, who's this fucker? You shouldn't be here." Yep.
You should not
So
be
that'll be
here. Yeah, it's relentless rage.
It is
Essentially,
relentless.
like we covered before, makes me very, very hard to kill. Even more so. Cool.
Okay.
And I will put it in chat right. Ah.
Are you? What are you doing?
Ah.
Trying to post the thing.
Are you-
Bloop.
There it goes.
There you go.
That's Max's new
Hey,
thing.
there it is.
Yeah. Our podcast listeners
Cool.
are like, what's happening right now?
Max
shit,
just making
Otis
some
Origin
beep,
just talked.
boop sounds. Okay. All right. So let's talk about your goals, Berg.
Yep.
What would you like them to
First one's gonna stay the same. basically get to the monastery. It says help Yota and Maharib get to the Temple of the Sun.
Okay, yeah. Get my friends to the monastery.
Yep.
Sure.
Find a way to strengthen his weakness in fighting. So after perceiving that.
Oh yeah.
That
so let's be more specific about that. Like it's not just weakness; it was fear, right?
Fear, yeah, we can use fear. I thought, I didn't know if it was that can be too on the nose of like, but yeah, find a way to strengthen and fortify his fear that was exposed in the last fight.
Yeah. Okay. So find a way to overcome because even your rage, like the thing that gives you power, was like buried under this terror.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's got to be.
This is the first time in a long while where Berg, like, just felt pretty powerless.
Yeah.
And then the third one, fucking tear shit up, dude.
Bruh. I don't think that's valid. I don't think you can. No, it's not a goal.
It's on fire.
Then I want to find out if Yota's father can be trusted.
Yeah. I mean, you can steal somebody else's goal if you want.
Yep. I'm pulling a Zeke.
Someone else's homework. All right.
Although that makes sense for Zeke to have.
No, that's Ramos. I just want to talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. My third goal will also be find out if we can trust Yoda's father. But I think we also,
it makes
all three
sense,
of us
though,
have different trust tests or
yeah. Can we at least like rephrase them? Like Berg, do you want to find out if his father can
Adam,
be
they're
trusted?
copying off my paper.
They are, I know.
Well,
I
fine.
know
Fine.
First.
Maharib's
Hey Dan, what'd you get for number one?
Maharib's interest is find out if Yota's father is in league with the Mara. That's what Maharib cares about.
Okay. Sounds good. And then yeah, because like Berg, is it about whether you like can trust him or like
it's more about, and I'm failing to put this in a concise way, but it's more about
that's okay.
Making sure that Yota isn't corrupted by his father after meeting him.
Yeah.
Like, making sure that Yota's, desire to meet his father and the fact that he hasn't seen him in forever doesn't become a catalyst for darkness spreading in the land.
Yeah, I mean that's a much better way to phrase that for sure, because you care about this thing being a bad influence on Yota, not about like whether the guy is like cool and fun, you can hang out with him. So like protect Yota from his father's corruption, something like that.
Makes sense. Oh,
okay.
We know he's corrupted now, guys. Get rid of your goal. We're cool. We know he slipped
I mean,
up.
just because someone
with the trust issues, I ran into a fucking fire.
If people can't be trusted because they're corrupted by the influence of the Mara, there's a guy up here I need you to talk to. Just right over there. Just have a conversation with your old buddy.
We don't know that yet, though.
Yeah. What are you talking about, Adam? He
feels great.
Afflicted, that's all as far as we know.
Yeah.
I do want to change one of my goals.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it seems more pressing and more important. Instead of arrive at the Monastery of the Sun, which seems like an easy goal to accomplish, I want to find out if this key to heaven is real.
Yeah. It's your MacGuffin now.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Perfect. All right. Good. So I have goals for everybody.
We always get there. I don't necessarily have goals coming into the show, but we get there.
Turns out the purpose of starting the episode with goals is like recapping and reassigning our priorities and like just having a short conversation.
You hear that, chat? So leave me alone, you dicks.
The idea isn't that we all just come to the table and are like, here's the 3 goals, let's not talk about it and go for it. So yeah, good. We did it. Turns out.
Well, turns out we're all real worried about Yoda's father. So we're just gonna.
Yeah, turns out. So let's start with Ramos. So, Ramos, you remember the conversation that you just had clearly as if it just happened. It doesn't feel like a dream. It doesn't feel like a vision. It feels like you were just somewhere else for a minute talking to someone. You remember drinking the potion, feeling very bad, falling down. You remember passing out, and then you remember this conversation, and then you remember waking up with your friends in the hut, kind of around the end of the invisibility barrier's like time. Like over the time that you've been taking care of Ramos and waiting for him to wake up, the barrier has been slowly working less and less. The camp is sort of slowly degrading, and with Zaida gone south to meet with the Necromancer King in person, you've been left in her ruins. Now, Dan, Ramos, you wake up feeling fantastic, like better than you have in years. You are full of life. It doesn't occur to you that any amount of time has passed. It's like maybe you fell down and they picked you up and put you in bed, and then you woke up later. Who is with Ramos when he wakes up? Or is Ramos alone?
I would think Berg would be my first guess, but
yeah. I was with him, making sure that ever since he, went into this fit and spastic, kind of coma, Berg would be hanging out to make sure.
Yeah, I think I'm reconnoitering the area. You know what I'm saying?
Reconnoiter. God damn it. Reconnoiter.
Take advantage.
If you're going to use that stupid fucking word, say it right. Take inspiration. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, you got inspiration. Do it. I mean, yeah, you can roll to like. I guess what I'm kind of trying to do here is understand what everybody sort of like gets up to in these days, because I know everyone's like in a hurry to move, in a hurry to do things, but Ramos is like really sick, and so I want to see kind of how you've all been spending your time. So Berg, you would say you've been guarding Ramos's, hopefully not his body, but hopefully like waiting for him to wake up, just like spending time in the camp, like waiting for him.
Say that again. I'm sorry. I had a man talking to me.
Oh, it's okay. You're spending your time at Ramos's side, or do you kind of come and go? Like
mainly at his side, but Berg does come and go to make sure, establish that we're still safe. The barrier is holding up, that was left over from the sorcerer that was here.
Okay. All right. And Maharib, you're more concerned with like the outside of the camp?
Yeah, because the wizard or sorceress or whatever she was just left.
Yeah, whatever she was.
I'm worried about the perimeter falling and us being open to the elements, because this place was protected in that sense, and now it's hopefully or soon it's not going to be. There's no hopefully.
Okay. And Yotazo, what about you?
I am like shadowing Maharib, just offering my 2 cents when it feels warranted and that kind of thing. But definitely just kind of staying by side, seeing how his mood is after like completing a quest. It's very much like Princess Bride Dreadpire Roberts. Like, I don't know, I've been in the revenge game for so long, like I don't know what to do. Like I'm trying to get him to like have a new like purpose, long-term goal. So I'm feeding him stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so the two of you spend your time together, and Berg mostly watches Ramos. So, it takes the Mara 5 days to make Ramos's fake soul for him, and at the end of that 5th day, and I don't think any of you would have noticed this exactly, but it's to the minute that he drank the potion. Exactly 5 days later, Ramos awakens. Berg, does Berg notice that Ramos is awake, or Ramos, do you just like get up? Because 5 days is a long time to just like stare at somebody's unconscious body.
You don't know Berg.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
no,
I'm pretty sure.
I think I'll leave it up to Ramos if he's fairly noticeable when he wakes up, or if he just kind of plays it on. I don't know. Last time we left off, like the final shot, if I remember correctly, was him just opening his eyes.
Yeah.
Like whether or not that's just I open my eyes, or like is up to him.
Okay. Well, let's let Dan decide.
Or up to the dice.
Dan, how does Ramos come to?
I guess like this is the first time that I've actually slept and felt better on the other end. So like I think I like open my eyes a bit and just start drifting back into sleep because I want to get a few more minutes. It just feels so peaceful. Like for the first time, I haven't been able to sleep in forever. And then then I grab my stomach and I realize that I am starving. I have not had food. I lurch out of bed. I'm like, Berg, I need food. Something, anything, food. I need it. I'm starving.
Ramos, you're hungry.
Berries, anything. I'm hungry.
Okay. Go. Hold on.
Or like scours and like looks around to see if there's any immediate food here.
I don't know. What have you
If
guys
there's not,
been
he's just
eating?
gonna give him a
Because
ration.
you've just been watching him like taking care of
Yeah.
him, so you haven't like gone out and so yeah, you just have rations, I think probably.
Yeah, Berg like fumbles with his big stupid hands because he won't. Ramus is hurrying him, and he's like,
Here.
Oh my God.
I rush in.
God, it tastes so good.
Can we hear this commotion?
I think so. And Ramos,
Okay.
so that like Ramos is eating like salt fish and like hardtack. Basically, it's like it's the last thing you'd want
Not
to eat.
good
It's
food.
fairly, it keeps you alive. It's not good, but he
Yeah.
hasn't eaten anything other than what tastes like mouthfuls of ash and like bath water for years. So yes, it's the greatest thing you've ever tasted. And at this point, you realize too, Ramos, that like the world is vibrant and alive around you, and like you can smell like the dirt and the jungle, the thickness of the jungle in the air. Even stinky old Berg smells amazing, and like the colors of the world around you, even in this like shitty hut, are bright and brilliant, and like you had forgotten like being in the world and what that was like. And then Yota, you run in.
Okay. I see he's awake, and I've kind of been waiting for this moment. And I look at Ramos and I go, Ramos, welcome back. You seem to have gained your appetite. Now I have two choices for you. Would you like cool spring water, or would you like some
Wine.
fine
Do you have
wine?
wine? Liquor,
I
anything.
happen to have some wine for you. And I take the jug and I say, would you like a glass or just to open your
The
mouth?
whole thing. Give it to me.
I just start, I like put it over his head.
Okay, so let's check here. How many gallons of wine can your jug make?
I know it can make 7 gallons of water, but let's see. Hold on. Alchemist. And that's the thing. It's not in Roll20. So I have to like look it up. Here we go. Alchemist jug. I can make 1 gallon of wine.
All right, a gallon of wine, like all at once,
shit
is not
ton
going
of
to be
wine.
good. It's not going to be good for you, but okay. Ramos, can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh,
Sure.
8 gallons of water, actually.
21.
Water. Nice. All right. It's just
He
like
wanted it.
it just pours into your mouth and like spills down the front of you, and it tastes so good. Like this isn't even the garbage like rations you were choking down. This is good. It's magically delicious wine, and it's just like it's just pouring down Ramos's face. He's looking like fucking Emperor Caligula. Yeah.
It's so good.
I take my
I
trunk
miss
and I like
this.
daub up his cheeks, like all the stuff that's like pouring down. I like try and wipe it off his mouth.
Oh, your trunk, it feels it's just so beautiful.
So okay, so
my
Ramos
trunk
grabs your
slaps
trunk,
his hand.
it
Yeah.
starts petting you.
I slap his hand with it.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Are
let's.
you sure you're feeling well, Ramos?
He says that because he's like, your trunk feels so good. It's like, what the fuck?
It's so weird. Everything since I fell in that cave feels like a distant dream, like I was there but not. But I feel like I'm finally here again. Like I'm in the moment. I'm not like seeing you at a distance or calling out to you from behind a veil.
So, you're better?
Well, it's hard to get better than amazing, but I'm pretty good.
I just want to hear the sitcom like, that's our Ramos.
We'll be right back.
Yep. Can I do an insight check? I personally know, but do I need to do an insight check to see if he's lying or if he's like faking it or something?
I don't think there's any deception
Okay.
here. I think it's reasonable. It's reasonable that you would pick up on his
Okay.
yeah, on his attitude.
Does this mean you have a soul again?
I guess or something. All I remember is drinking the bottle and then waking up here, and I feel good. I don't know if that means I got a soul back, but I feel good.
Now, is that the truth?
Yeah. I mean, he's not like. I don't know. What do you think, Ramos? Like, are you trying to hide stuff from your friends here? Like, are you not telling them something? Because it sounds like you're confused about the situation, which is like I think reasonable. This is in the borderland between real.
Yeah, I don't think like I don't know like exactly what happened or why I'm better. I just know that I feel better.
Yeah,
like, I don't know.
So
like,
you don't remember like
yeah.
meeting with the Necromancer King or whatever
like
it was.
I remember the meeting. I just don't know like the exact reason why I'm better. I just know that I
Mentiroso! He's a liar. He remembers.
Okay. Well, you have been laying there for quite a long time.
Like an hour?
Days, 5, I believe, at last count.
5 days? Just felt like a minute ago.
Some good sleep. Amos.
Yeah, but something weird happened while I was sleeping.
What?
I've had visions, I've had dreams. This wasn't that. I was in a room with, I think it must be the one they've all been referring to. The leader, who's leading all of this stuff. Necromancer person, the king or whatever he's referred to.
You saw him.
Yes, he appeared to me. He said that he made me better. That he was responsible for the potion. And he wants me to meet Gravedirt. I don't know why. But he wants me to talk to her.
Did you recognize this entity?
I try to recall. He looked like just some normal peasant, good-looking peasant man, right, or soldier. But I don't think I recognized him.
Yeah, he didn't. I mean, you recognize him as like a citizen of the like Riverlands tribes. He just looked like a villager. Yeah.
He didn't look. In fact, I was a little disappointed. He just looked average. Nice looking chap, but nothing. I was expecting dark robes and magic pouring all around it, but none of that. Just
thought he would be more ugly. Makes sense.
yeah, but if you're gonna be like a leader of an army, you should dress or look like you just look like some normal dude.
What is normal dude?
Yeah, that's just like your opinion, man.
My normal dude.
Well, I looks like he could be Doug's brother. Like he's just normal.
That's canon now.
I want Dirk's noodles now. Shit. Amos, I'm glad you're better. Truly.
Oh, me
I am.
too. I am happy I'm better too.
I was worried.
Don't make me cry when I wake up, Berg, okay? Give me a minute before you get emotional.
I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I've seen you like this.
Well, there'll be plenty more times. Don't worry.
All right, fine. Well, all right.
Now I need to.
What now?
Now I need to start planning my revenge. It's gonna take a while.
Yes. We must learn more about this dude.
Did they tell you how you were to meet this grave dirt?
Yes. They're expecting me, and you, Yota, your father, is expecting you.
At the monastery of the sun?
Yes. They know we're here. They know we're coming. They're expecting us.
Mm. Maharib, you've
I'm not in
been
there.
pretty... Oh, you're not?
No,
oh,
that's
okay,
why I
sorry.
haven't. I kept trying to think if I was going to poke my head in it, but I think I'm just out still scouting around.
Okay. Well, that is our next destination, is the Monastery of the Sun, so I suppose that the element of surprise is off the table. I will fetch Maharib and see if he has anything to add to this. And I leave.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Camera follows Yotazo then. And Maharib, where does Yota find you? What are you doing?
Probably on the lot's edge, whatever the area that she was occupying, kind of on the edge of that. I don't know how far or big it was, but that's where I'm at.
Okay. All right.
I'm like hunched
So
down,
Yota,
putting my hand in the dirt, rubbing it between my hands.
Master Maharib, are you in the middle of something?
I turn around. I'm Master Maharib now.
I'm seeing how it rolls off the tongue.
I think I like throw the dirt in my hand and stand up. Turn around to him. My friends call me Reeb. You can start calling me that.
I'm honored. I shall do so. Master Reeb,
He just like rolls his eyes.
Thanks, 3PO.
Ramos has awoken, and
He's awake.
well, it's a sight to behold. He's not the man that went into the sleep.
Did he?
Seems as if he's... Have you ever placed a wilted flower back in front of the sun? It's like that.
He was out for several days. Perhaps I shall go and speak to him. Did he say anything else?
Yes, but I will let him tell it. It's a lot of information.
Can you stay out here and remain on watch? I don't want to be taken by surprise.
As you wish.
Okay, I start walking towards the canopy or building that Ramos and Berg are in.
Okay.
Then once I get in, I think I like knock or rap on whatever wood is there, frame or whatever. Ramos. good to see you alive.
Oh, great. The fun one's here.
I see not much has changed.
Let me guess. You were out patrolling again.
Yes.
Always work with you, isn't it?
I'm just keeping myself safe, and by proxy, you and the others.
Well, we appreciate your service, as always.
Are you better? 100%.
Well, I feel better. But you know how sometimes you think you're better, you stand up and walk around, and you realize, oh crap, I'm not better. But I feel better. But we'll see.
Well, stand up. What are you waiting for?
I stand up and walk around. Like I feel fine. But
Yeah, you feel pretty great, aside from the fact that you just chugged a 4-liter of wine. But yeah, that's fine. You're feeling a little tipsy, but good. It's good you haven't been drunk in forever.
I just hope this lasts.
What? How does this come to be? This is usually not the case when someone falls ill or drinks poison.
Well, to be fair, what happened to me in the first place shouldn't have happened. People just don't lose their souls. So we're in uncharted territory here.
I suppose so. I can only think that this is a miracle of heaven or something. Did you make a deal with someone?
I don't know. I don't know how, but somehow the Necromancer King said his friends made the potion. So he and his friends are responsible for this. He spoke to me.
He did.
And he somehow conjured me there and spoke to me. He looks just like a plain, ordinary man. For the most part. He didn't look like any king. And he wants me to go talk to Gravedirt in the monastery. I don't know why. But we're expected.
This is interesting news. Perhaps this is good news. Perhaps we can use this to our advantage. The Embers of Emix, the High Priest, spoke about a peace treaty. Using them to destroy the rest of the court and then moving on.
Indeed.
This might sound weird, but do you have evil thoughts? Usually, Mara is not something that you take hand in hand with kind actions. You can understand my questioning.
I was thinking about a harem earlier, but I don't know if that counts.
I like how this is the combination of the two of you right now. Like this big kind of innocent Mahari. Like, are you having evil thoughts?
Yeah.
And Ramos being like, well, I'm done drinking. I'm done eating. Got anything around here I can have sex with? Or sinful thoughts, Ramos Krill. Sinful thoughts.
No, I feel like me.
Fair enough. My worry is that you've made a deal with the wrong people, but I guess time will tell. We don't have to go find your soul and break into heaven anymore, so.
That's a lot of good
news.
that did us.
Also, since you're better, you owe me some money. So I'll expect that whenever you have it.
Well, here you go. I put all my valuables in this bag.
He's never informed me about this bag.
You don't know anything about the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
I take the bag. Can you describe the bag?
Hey, no, I was kidding. Don't open it. Don't open it. It's cursed bag. It's a joke. I forgot you weren't there. I'm sorry.
Is this another one of you and Berg's secrets? Is this a bag of the Mara that you open it and... I don't know. I'm bad at this. What does the bag do?
Don't touch the bag. Bag is hungry.
Anything you put in the bag doesn't come out of the bag.
Where does it go?
Some sort of magic. I got it in a wizard realm. All my valuables were indeed put in that bag. They never came out.
I see.
Almost lost someone in the bag too, so be careful around it.
Thank you for telling me this weeks after I began journeying with you. That was a joke.
Oh, was that supposed to... Oh, okay.
Usually one laughs.
That's how you know it was a good one.
I just kind of like look over at Berg. Is this the normal Ramos? Is this the one you knew?
Also, yes,
Fantastic.
he can be an ass, but...
But you love me.
I want Ramos to go back to the old Ramos.
I miss the old Ramos.
I think I look outside at Yota and turn back to the party. Yota has started calling me master and following me around almost as my shadow. I'm not sure why, but has he said anything to the two of you? Well, Berg.
What? What are you asking?
I'm asking if you know what he's doing, what his plan is.
No.
Well, you did kick his ass. Maybe he's finally calling you daddy.
Ramos is back.
Yeah.
Anybody who hasn't tuned in for a while, here you go. This is what Ramos is really like.
Yeah, this
I
is
took
right.
his soul away for a reason. Though I'm pretty sure you made that lady drink your pee when you didn't have a soul. So like 6 and 1 half dozen the other.
I was still
Listen, that
fading
was
away
early.
there.
That
That was pretty
earlier.
early on in the soul process.
That was he was still Ramos and didn't realize how fucked he was. So, you know, he was still just doing Ramos things.
I do
And
have to
you
say my
mentioned
favorite.
the pee gag, but you forget to mention like the peasants that he just burned. Like,
Listen, if
just
you
'cause
make
they're in
someone
his
drink,
way.
if you make someone drink your pee, they have to live with that shame forever. If you kill them with fire, they just die once. Though I do
Fair.
like there was a suggestion, a fan suggestion in chat that Ramos just drank the Necromancer King's pee, and that's what happened. So maybe that's possible. That's certainly possible. He's just sitting back in his necro lair, like Ramos thinks he has a soul. I made him drink my pee. Yeah, but you're feeling great. Ramos is back. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I suppose we should go and speak to this grave dirt and Yota's father. Is that what he told you to do, Ramos?
Yes. We should go speak to both of them. His father could be under the influence of magic or even Mara corruption. We have to be careful.
Yes.
I have ways to scan him, just to be sure.
And Ramos, please be careful. You've just gotten better. Be smart. It'd be a waste for you to be better and throw it all away again.
Well, thank you, Berg. Good to know you're still in there somewhere in that body.
What does that mean?
Not exactly the Berg I remember. All the scars and stuff, you're different now.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I do sometimes miss It's weird.
You seem a little subdued lately, too. That rage just doesn't have the same fire it used to.
So you wish to see the fire, do you?
I'll be going
Berg, like,
outside
looks at him.
now. Must go inform Yotazo of our plans. You two do as you want. I just like leave the tent in haste.
Okay.
Do we follow him or do we stay here?
That's up to you guys.
We'll follow him. I just mentioned on the way out, you just used to like, your eyes would glow flame almost when you were in a deep rage. You seem more tame nowadays. It's different.
Ramos is like one of those guys who was like really out of shape for a long time, and then he started going to the gym, and now he just fucking criticizes everybody else for being out of shape. And you're like, I remember when you didn't have a soul, asshole. Like, fucking back off, man. Right? I don't have time to go to the gym, Ramos. I'm trying to live my life out here. Yep.
I understand, I think. Things have changed. For me. Physically. And yes, the fire's still there. But it burns a little differently. Hard to say how or why. But
It's just,
if you believe me to be weak, Ramos, you would be a fool.
oh, don't get me wrong, Berg. I wasn't saying that you were weak. I've seen you, well, other than the dragon fight the other night, you're just as powerful and deadly as ever. I'm just saying it's a little bit different is all. Not that it's bad, just different.
So you preferred me with slave markings.
No, it wasn't the slave markings. It's just that was you in your purest form. The slave marks are gone, but I still see them in your eyes. The way you linger, you look off to the distance and contemplate sometimes. I still see them in your face a little bit.
We will talk later about this.
We need to go.
Yeah, Berg just starts kind of like eyes Ramos for a second further and then keeps moving.
Okay. All right. So, Ramos, you stride out of the hut and into the world. The great expanse of blue hangs above you. The sounds of the jungle all around fill your ears, and you take a deep breath, your lungs filling for what feels like the first time. You can see Yotazo and Maharib off to one side having a conversation. There's the strange mechanical, magical apparatus that Zaida left behind, kind of taking its last wheezing gasps before it falls apart. The sort of scattered trash of the camp after having been taken apart. So where do you go? Do you just grab your stuff and like walk out, Ramos? Like, we're leaving, let's go? Or do you discuss with the group what the plan is first?
I guess we walk out and like talk about what we're gonna do for a minute.
Okay, Maharib and Yota, you see Ramos and Berg emerge. Berg, what is your effect right now? Because I think we want to linger on you, right? Like, Ramos storms out and it's like, haha, the world, I'm back, baby. But as you emerge and you're looking at, you see Ramos, you see him come out into the world. We get a close up on you. What is Berg's effect? What does Berg look like right now?
You're asking what Berg looks
Yeah, like is he like, does he look concerned? Like, this is the post Ramos. Like, you had that moment where he was like, yo, dude, you're still a slave. I could see it in your eyes.
Yeah.
I just want to see what, like, you're alone for a moment. He's not directly talking to you. We get a reaction shot from Berg.
Berg Berg's face is a little more tight, and clearly that upset him. He's he's a little preoccupied. If you stare too much at him, like you can tell that he's thinking on what Ramos said and why he would say that. And he's trying to figure out why he would do that. Was it an intent to hurt? Was it, like what was his motivation for that? Like he's just very confused on why he would say that to him, especially after Berg has helped him for so long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just spent 5 days like praying for him to wake up. Interesting.
And whether or not that was his intention, I don't know. But that's just how Berg took it. It's like, why would you? What? Like,
yeah. What was that about exactly? Yeah, I like it. Okay. So Maharib and Yota, Ramos is walking towards you. He seems like he's got action on his mind.
Okay. Yeah, I think we just turned. What time of day is it? Late day. What time did he go to sleep? Or take the poison?
It would be
I guess.
it'd be like afternoon.
Okay. And from the looks of it, can I tell if like the spell is completely gone on this area?
Yeah. I mean the flywheels and various like the crystals and stuff on the thing are starting to deteriorate. You can make an Arcana check to guess how long it might take, but Zaida did tell you like it won't keep running without me here to maintain it.
Okay, I'll make a check just to.
Okay, yeah,
hey,
make that
crit.
check. Sweet. All right. I mean, so maybe I don't know. You tell me if this is true, but maybe your part of your process of securing the camp, because I imagine Maharib like gets up before everybody else, walks the perimeter, like checks the food and water supply. Like you're the guy that is like keeping everybody going moment to moment. So maybe you checked it the first day, checked it the second day, and you can see how it's like starting to degrade. You figure you've maybe got 2 days left before it just like comes apart completely. One of the like crystal, you don't know how any of this stuff works, but you're watching it degrade. One of the gears, the teeth have been worn down almost to nothing, so they don't quite catch the other gear they're attached to. One of the crystals has grown like cloudy and has a big crack in it. This little pylon thing is disintegrating pretty fast. So you figure about 2 days.
I look back at Ramos and I think however loud I need to be so he can hear. We have about 2 days left by my calculations before this fails, whatever this magical thing is. Then we are out in the open. So, if you wish to rest for another day or so, we can, but I see no reason in waiting.
Ramos, would you be ready to travel in the morning?
No, I want to go whenever you guys want. I'm ready. I want to like run laps. I'm ready to go.
Very well then. I don't see any need to wait. We've been sitting here with our trunk in our hand for 5 days, so
Well,
Get it.
Ramos can carry me now.
I see that we're all of us in better spirits. Speaking of spirits, I've been saving this for a special occasion. Berg, would you be so kind as to run in there and grab, let's see, 3 containers or glasses, so we may have a toast to a new journey.
Sure.
Or like goes to grab whatever
Yeah.
containers there may be.
Yeah, crossfade to the group of you holding.
Mhm.
Yeah. You got
I
glasses.
have
what are you doing?
I have in my possession a bottle of, it says Sacred Brew. That I don't know what it really is, but it's just says it's labeled Sacred Brew. So
Okay. And this you got this at the beginning when we introduced your character, right?
yes, I believe
Okay.
so. Yes.
All right. Where does it come from? Where did you get it? Did you brew it yourself? Did you get it from someone else? What is it?
Yes. This is something that I've been. Well, it's kind of like it's that spendy bottle of whiskey or Cristal or whatever you have from just to celebrate a special occasion. And I did brew this myself. I left my brewer's tools behind because it would be weird to bring them along. But I do know how to brew my own spirits and liquor and whatever. I'm not sure exactly what the brewer's tools like give me the opportunity to make, but I did make this myself. It's been aging for let's say it's been aging for 10 years.
Okay.
And I've been waiting for an occasion to do this, and it seems like this is the right one. I've got a new companions, I've got a new purpose in life. I'm gonna go meet my father, so on and so forth. So I take it and I pour a little bit of it in everybody's glass until the brew is empty, and I say, now I realize that accepting a drink from me might be might make you a little nervous, but I guarantee you this is no test. This is no poison, no nothing. It's my own special brew. I made this myself when I was, well, a lifetime ago. I just want to say that
Is it
yes.
still good?
Oh,
Wine ages, my friend. You age it purposefully. This one has been waiting to be opened for the last decade. And if I timed it right, it should be at its height of flavor and aroma. Give it a smell first if you doubt me. And anyone who does give it a smell, it smells like you can smell the berries that made it, but you can also smell like a woody, it smells like the woods, like the forest. It has a very like piney kind of a taste to it. And it, like when Yota smells it, it smells like a journey. It smells like traveling. It smells like not like home. It smells like the place between home and the next place and the destination.
cool.
Yeah. But raises his glass to my new friends, to a successful journey, and death to anyone who opposes us. Takes it and just quaffs it. Yep.
I definitely drink,
takes
but
it as well.
after Berg.
Always after Burke. If Berg could stomach it, I guess it's fine. Yeah. Berg drinks
Okay,
it with
so
his little
everybody-
thick straw.
Everybody's
he
gonna
takes
drink
a
it?
drink of it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's delicious. It's like Yota says, like it's about like drinking it feels like going on an adventure. Like it's about you can taste all of this like life in it. Yeah, it's good shit. And there's a
then
moment-
I once I quaffed it, I smashed the glass on the ground.
What? That was okay. But you just seem
It's,
to like kind of shake my head.
It's sort of sealing the deal with the toast. No other wine or no other drink can be drank out of that glass. It's a superstition, but
In my tribe, if you did that, you would be killed. But this is your custom, not mine.
Yota,
Thank God.
you're beginning to learn, Yota, that doing literally anything in Maharib's tribe will get your ass killed. Like
It's true.
that's it. Just anything. Like
very
looking at
true.
me funny. farting in a closed room, like just
we've been through
death to
like
you.
27 dishwashers because they all dropped glasses. Like,
You guys,
it's a terrible place to live.
you guys remember Lethal Weapon 4?
Yes.
And Jet
Sure.
Li's character, the entire fucking time, he was just like, in Hong Kong,
Yeah.
you'd be dead. That's Maharib.
Oh yeah.
Just
Hey man,
in my
it's
tribe,
wasteful.
you'd be dead.
Goliath culture is not one of waste. That's the whole thing. This is wasteful.
Yeah.
But it's not. This is no longer. He's outside his culture. So
I just look forward to the moment when Yota and Mahari finally consummate their relationship, and afterwards, in the afterglow, he looks over at Yotazo and says, "If we'd done that in my tribe, we'd be dead."
it's true. That is also true.
It's true.
Well, so so you have this toast to sort of like cement your new momentum, celebrate Ramos's return, and then you gather your things and head out. You want to get some hours in before it gets dark?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you head out in the jungle, heading towards sort of south, I guess like southwest of here, towards the monastery. I think at this point there's no question of what direction it's in. You know where you're going. Oh, shut up, Siri. Siri thinks we don't know where to go. How do I get to the Monastery of the Sun? So we follow you into the jungle, and night begins to fall. It gets dark, and you find yourselves at camp some hours later. Unless Maharib, you wanna try to push on and get some free time out of it.
But we're not on a timetable now. Like Ramos is cured, so fuck it. There's no reason to push.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So everybody, and this is something that you would notice then, that the time it starts getting dark and people are starting to get a little bit tired, and instead of pushing on, Mahari just kind of lets everybody chill out. And so you make camp that night, and you figure you probably got 2 more days of travel. And the night passes uneventfully, though as the sun comes up, it does start to rain, and with it, a sort of mist falls over the jungle. So the next day you're traveling, and your gear is like wet from the rain. You're traveling under the canopy for the most part, but it's a little slow, a little slippery, kind of muddy, and midway through the day, you get into an area that you climb a slight ascent and get into some hills. So there's hills and some brush and rocks up here, and everything around you is snow, or is like you can't see. It's all fog and it's warm, and you're all kind of sweaty. But it breaks a little bit at the top of this thing, and you can hear in the distance. You can hear a sound, and at first, it sounds like it might be thunder. There's like a rumble in the distance, and then a familiar sound. Yotazo, I think you heard it first. A cracking of trees and the rustling of branches.
We're all hearing this?
Yes, everyone hears it. And it's not too far away. But your vision is obscured by fog.
I turn to the rest of the
Yota
group.
and Berg are the only ones that actually heard this, because we woke up in the night.
Yeah.
And so I like put my trunk on somebody or hold my hand up or whatever to stop everybody. And I address the group quietly. That is the sound that Berg and I heard. That quite possibly is the risen giant.
I had forgotten about him and Ramos's reawakening. Should we pay him a visit?
If you think that's the wise course of action, Berg, what do you think? Ramos?
I'm fine with whatever. This thing could be quite valuable to the right buyer. Giants are rare.
You hear a loud, another loud cracking sound, like a series of cracks, and sort of a tearing noise, and then some clattering off in the distance. Sounds close.
A tearing noise, as in tearing what?
Hard to say. I mean, you could stop and like get everybody to shut up and listen.
Okay.
Berg, any thoughts?
Depends on how much we want to know more about this giant.
Is it in our way to the monastery? The noise?
Again, like you just heard it kind of echoing in the fog. You'd have to take a minute to kind of like get a sense of where it is.
If we wish to go look at it, I will go. But your father is at the monastery, and grave dirt is at the monastery. Focus sometimes is the best call. It is not up to me.
Ramos, if we do encounter this would-be giant, are there ways to turn him back into what he once was? Whatever this zombie form that the sorcerer spoke of.
Well, we'd have to see it first. All we know is what she told us. We don't know if it's undead, it's being magically ensorcelled, if it's just woke up on its own. And
Well,
you hear a loud thump, and then another one, like a second or two later, and then another one, and then another one, and they get like slightly faster, like thump, 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 and then a stop, and then I need everybody to roll just a flat d20. I just need a d20 from everybody.
all right.
I just need to know who gets the lowest one. Okay, Ramos got a 19.
I got a 10.
Harib, okay.
Flat
Mr. Bird.
D20, eh?
Yeah, just /R, so it's d20 for no reason. I just need to know who the lowest roller is.
Yeah.
It's Berg. Okay, Berg. What is your armor class currently?
18.
18. Okay, all right. So I have advantage on this. So 20.
I go into a rage.
You can't go into a rage. Okay, I got a 31. So here's what happens. You hear thump, 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 and then stop. Maybe 1, 2, like a 3 count later. You hear a faint whistling, like air rushing. You hear and then a fucking boulder smashes down into the ground and throws dirt everywhere. Berg, you get tagged. So you're going to take some damage.
Is this a danger sense trap sort of thing, or is this
No,
I just got a rock thrown at me sort of thing?
You just get a rock hucked at you.
Is this sort of a spell? It's a magical item throwing a rock at me. So technically, rock throw is its.
You try.
Okay, so this boulder comes like flying down out of the sky. You see through the fog this like black shape, like, and then bam, it hits you like a mortar. Everybody gets kind of thrown to the side. Mud flies everywhere. Berg's gonna take 39 damage from a big old rock falling out of the sky. Smashes Berg onto the ground. Berg, you get thrown to one side. You hit a tree. The tree breaks, and you fall into the bushes. And literally, it's like being attacked by mortar fire. Like these boulders are like 10 by 10. What do you do?
Cut to a scene of Harry Potter, Neville hanging from the chandelier. Why is it always me?
Yep. So, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I just turn. It appears he's made the decision for us, and I go and like run to Berg's body to help him up.
Mm-hmm.
If he's running there, I'm trying to see, like, judging by like the angle of the thing. Can I see like where it came from, like what direction it came from?
Here, let's roll initiative so I can determine in order what happens.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Oof! Yikes!
Okay.
That sucks.
Berg, I heard you were talking about going to the monastery. That's funny.
Okay. So, all right. Who are we missing here?
I've got a Boulder idea.
Berg, roll initiative.
What is this, like Sean Connery the Giant or something?
Since when does Sean Connery sound like this?
In his earlier years, before he had that, smoker's
As a
throat.
child, hello, I'm Sean Connery.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Haven't you ever watched Sean Connery early acting?
That's what infant Sean Connery sounded like.
That's 1 to 1.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm Sean Connery. Okay, so there's Boulder 1 and landed.
One day I'm going to be an actor. All
right.
Oh yeah, it does roll twice, right? And then it takes the better of the.
Yeah, it
Don't
automatically.
we have it hacked
does
that way?
for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's already set up. So you
Cool.
you got
Cool.
11. Okay, all right. So Ramos, you spring into action. What are you gonna do?
I will try to make a perception check to figure out where the boulder came from,
Okay.
or see if I could
Sure.
see it.
You beautiful
make a
mind us
perception
where you're just doing fucking trigonometry.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, not
19.
bad.
Somewhere this direction. You could tell by the slide when it landed. And probably like 300 feet away. Maybe more. Maybe less.
All right, I came from about 300 feet-ish that way, and point in that direction.
Mhm.
And,
Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
Not right now.
Okay.
Well,
Maharib?
Is Berg like underneath this rock or?
No, it just landed and fucking threw mud everywhere.
Quick glance. How big is the rock?
It's 10 by 10, give or take.
Okay. No one made the joke.
I mean, listen, dude, I would have described it in much more detail if Berg were somehow under the rock. Okay.
Oh, boy. Are we fighting the rock? Is this the new? Is Golden Boy here announcing on the Titan Games? Did he just show up? I'm just gonna dash. Ramos, you said it was this way. Is that accurate?
that way, yeah. Yep, diagonally.
Okay, Adam, is this movable right here under this tree?
It's difficult terrain.
Is that? Oh, so I'd have to do something like this. I'd have to do. Let me grab my character. So I'd have to go boom, and then if I move right here, do I see anything?
Nope. No, you've moved. You can take your action if you want to make a perception check and try to figure out what it is.
Would I get cover underneath this little plant?
No. I mean, kind of like it's a little bush. You could run and hide in it if you want to, but
I hope
cover
this
is not
isn't
the
a
word
bad
I would
idea.
use to describe
I'm
it.
gonna run at this thing with 30 feet, I guess, with like a dash. Can I go prone at the end of that dash, or is that another action?
It's no. You can fall prone if you
Okay.
want to. Yeah.
Yeah, so I run up here, go prone at the edge.
I just slide on your stomach and
Yeah,
crash on the ground. Okay, that's cool.
and then that's my
Right.
action.
Okay, cool. So then, Berg, somebody just threw a big ass rock at you. What are you gonna do?
Where is this somebody?
That's a great question.
Shit. Okay. So I literally just got a rock thrown at me. I don't have vision on this motherfucker.
No, you do not have a firing solution. It is just like you're like the fucking French at Vimy Ridge, man. You're just getting pummeled from above.
All I mean, I want to rage to try to stop additional damage.
Ramos
but
did
also
say
then
that it
it
was
just
like
burns a rage.
Ramos did say it was like 300 feet away.
Oh, fuck that. That doesn't make sense. You look at their movement. So Ramos just moved up. Can I just get into some cover here, like this? This shit right here. How far away is that? Yeah, I should be able to get there. Would that provide ample cover for incoming boulders? Would the boulders potentially hit that or roll over that? I'm trying to get the actual like.
Yeah, I mean, you could run and hide back behind part of that and like crouch down and give yourself cover. Yeah.
What'd he do over here? I missed this.
Me? I just
he
up
ran
there.
and threw himself on the ground.
Yeah, I'm
Threw himself on the ground. Okay.
A
Get
baseball
prone.
slid into.
Yeah,
the,
I think that's probably what. So my max movement is 80, right? If I double move, because the speed is 40. Yeah, I guess I do something similar and go to Maharib, like right around here, throw himself on the ground. This is like a little ledge, right? That goes down.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Berg would do the same thing and just hustle up there and should be able to clear if he double moves 70 feet. No. Right up in yonder. Okay. Let me move him.
Okay. So
You
you're
try
gonna
that and
run
you
up
get pummeled again by a rock.
Gonna crouch down. Okay. All right. So let's see. That means that it is my turn. Okay. So big dead giant. Maharib, you ran and dropped down. Okay. I think Yota. Hey Yota, you want to use that deflect missiles ability? Are you ready?
I'm
You
ready to
deflect
catch that
missiles?
boulder in my trunk there. I'm ready.
is that actually
This
possible?
will be this will be the greatest shit of all time if you can pull this off. Because the
would be
rules
sick.
say you can grab it and throw it back. So let's see how it goes. All right. So again, there's that like tearing sound as he like rips up a boulder off the ground, and I think we probably see a shot. We cut to a foggy kind of ruins. So there's like tumbled ruins, and there's a big thick stone greatsword like jammed in the ground. It's more like a club shaped like a sword jammed in the ground. We see tattered and rot covered scale armor covering these enormous gray blue legs with boots like rotted through. You can see the toes on one foot, and we see this creature crouch down and like huffed up a boulder. We never get to see its face, and then it throws it shot put style like, up in the air, and then yeah, Yota, you hear as another boulder comes flying down at you. So, is there anything? There's nothing like no reaction to affect this or anything.
Yeah, evasion, if it counts as a deck save.
It is not. It's just it's a missile. It's a missile attack.
Okay, so there's no like dodge for half.
That's right. Yeah, I just wondered if there was something, but I think it's after you take the hit. So okay, let me throw this rock at you.
Okay.
I get a 19.
Okay.
He's not at advantage anymore because you kind of know where he is. So and it's just flying down at you, and so you're gonna take some damage. And then if you want to, you can attempt to deflect.
Holy shit!
42 bludgeoning damage.
Good God.
Yep. When you do so, this is deflect missiles. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your monk level. And if you reduce it to 0 and it's small enough, then you can throw it back. But yeah.
Okay, but you can still deflect part of this attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? If you want to.
Throwing it back requires a key point, but deflecting it does not.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Adam rolled a 9, a 3, an 11, and a 10 on 40-12. Just FYI, that's
40-12. Yeah.
it's pretty good damage.
Wow. Okay. So I roll a 1d10 and I add my dex and my monk level. Okay.
So 15. Yep.
Yep. 1d10 plus 15. Okay. Which is still fucking terrible. Let's see. Last roll. 1d10 plus 15. There we go. Okay. So I can, oh, Jesus Christ.
You take 17 less damage.
Yep.
So 25.
And this is not, okay.
Right?
No. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just. There's just so many things I can do. I'm just making sure there's nothing that, like, it seems like it should be a deck save, but it's a missile attack, so it's not.
No, yeah, exactly. He's just bombing you. He's throwing bricks from downtown, and yeah, you're getting pummeled.
Okay, so I'm down to 40 then. Got it. Cool.
Okay. All right. It is Ramos' turn. Ramos, what you can do?
I'm going to double move forward and fall prone.
Okay. Everybody's just running and throwing themselves on the ground. Okay, perfect. Maharib, it is your turn.
Wait, I did miss my turn?
Or did we skip you? Oh yeah, sorry. I already had moved past the giant. So yes, go ahead. Ramos, you can just keep moving. Yota, I'll just move you ahead.
Yes, because I thought I was right after the giant. Okay. So I fucking like try and deflect it, but it like fucking catches me in the face, fucking turn me around, like what the fuck? And then like I do like a quick like knee stretch, and I just fucking bolt. And if I do double move plus a dash as a bonus action, because I apparently can do that.
Yep. If
with
you spend your key, yep.
Step of the Wind, it says I can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action. So what does the dash action add?
It's double.
Just another move, another full move.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can move a total of 150 feet.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I will, and obviously I'm not going to move the whole 150 if there's something like that stops me or that I notice something. So we'll just do 50 at a time.
Yep.
I am going to go, let's see here. We'll do,
are we seeing like the instant transmission DBZ thing in terms of the movement? Because 150 in a fucking 6 second, that's fast. That's like stupid.
Let's do that math, shall we?
That's
Let's see how fast
fast.
You're traveling. 150 feet in 6 seconds is 25 feet per second. It's like 25 feet per second. 60 seconds, so in a minute, it's 1,500 feet in a minute. Times, it's fucking fast.
Yeah,
is what it is. And
that's
then I
ungodly.
lose it because I don't know what
Or
a mile
rather
is.
godly.
Half a football field in 6 seconds. Yeah, just fucking ripping it so fast. The fastest elephant in the world.
Yeah.
yep.
There you go.
And then so I take the another move to go like off the map.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Let's see.
So when you reach the edge of the map, you're like ripping through the jungle, like ducking and running and jumping, and you you can see ahead of you now through the fog a shape. It's maybe, I don't know, just short of 20 feet tall, human shape. You see a head and legs, 2 big long arms, and then you see the shapes of boulders just laying about. And it looks like whatever this thing is doing, it's gone around and like collected a bunch of boulders and like laid them here, and is just picking them up and throwing them. And you see that, and it's about like, I don't know, 50 feet away from you.
Does it look like it can
Actually,
cause fear?
It's like 75.
Does it look like it can fear me at all in any way?
You have no idea. You're not looking at it. You're all getting boulders whipped at you.
Okay, so I did a double move. That means it takes my move and my action to do double move. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. You moved, and then you either spent a key point to dash, or you did a dash.
Okay. Then I'll stop right there. And since I can't get to him in with 50 more feet, so I'm going to do the patient defense, spend a key, and take the dodge action.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. And can I hide as well, or not? Is that an action?
No, hide is an action.
Okay, cool. Okay. So yep, I just kind of like zip past Maharib and Berg, and I go, I'm going around this side. And you seen like him jumping and like kicking off of trees and rocks and shit.
Chad did the math. It's 17 miles an hour.
That's not bad.
That's pretty fast, for a 400-pound elephant.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, think about the momentum he's picking up. That guy cannonballs into you at the end of that run. All right.
I'm thinking like right into the knee joint, motherfucker.
Maharib. Maharib, it is your turn.
Let's see. So 5, 10, 30. If I move right here, do I see anything yet?
Maybe vaguely. You got to use half your movement to stand up.
Oh, okay.
You're
So it would be 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
So right there.
All right.
30.
Yeah, I don't think you can kind of see like tree shapes and fog.
Okay. I will we're gonna do another slide action.
Another
He
run and
slides
dive.
into home. Gets fucking bouldered.
Okay. All right. So you run and slide and fall on your face.
Do I see anything when I'm
great.
like peering out into the jungle from here?
What's your passive perception?
13.
No, you just see shapes in the fog. Like you see a bunch of trees and you're like, is that a giant? Is that a giant? Because it's moving. Maybe you can see the trees like wrestling, but no, not clearly yet.
Okay. That's my turn.
Very good. Is your turn.
What you didn't hear when I stretched is fuck. So it's like we're all aware of where it is now. Does Bird know
the
where it is?
direction?
Or is it,
Basically, yeah, you know the direction. You see where everyone's running. Basically, once y'all get to like this part
Fighting
of the
range,
screen, once
yeah.
you get to the highlighted exit area, I'll bring you over to the other screen where he's been throwing boulders at you from.
Okay. Fucking dickhead. He's like a goddamn Dark Souls something throwing shit off. at
Right?
me
You're
off
like you're in
screen.
another area and suddenly boulders just start raining.
Like trying to
down
get
on
there
you.
and just fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same maneuver and try to get up further. I mean, I obviously can't see past up here, so I'll move just like how the others have done. And move.
Yeah, because it'll take
up
double move.
yonder. I don't know, behind this thing here.
You're gonna
If you
jump
go move,
down.
if you go through the bushes, it's double. This is double. Double the move because it's difficult.
No,
terrain.
I'm Berg. It's whatever.
Get out of here.
That's how that works.
What about? I mean, I should
Berg,
still
it's
be able to get
whatever.
there, right? I'm using like double movement and shit. It doesn't really matter.
So it's 5,
Is anyone
10, 15, 25,
is this in the zone?
35. Yeah, you can go this way. You can go
I'm
directly
just saying,
right after.
is in like, will I be able to see shit once I'm in this zone?
No, you got to hit the border of the map.
We got to get to the edge of the map. You got to run off the screen
Lynn-
before I carry you to the next map. But you can still like you'll be able to maybe like remember it's foggy. Maharib like he can't quite see it.
All right, let's go up here, and then I'll throw myself down, I guess, to become less of a target. Is that 40 feet? Is that saying 40 feet right now?
That is 40. Yeah.
Okay, so that means I should be able to take the dodge action, right? Because it just moved once.
Yes, exactly. You're
do
prone.
that.
I mean, you don't need to be prone. Then just dodge because prone.
Yeah,
is
no, I'm just gonna
disadvantaged.
dodge. I went.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't show me as prone the last one, but I was supposed to be prone on the last one because I
Yeah.
went and did a double movement. So yes, if I'm just moving once,
You're like
let's
running.
take the
You're
dodge action.
juking, trying to like hope he like throws it at you. You run and then you like slide in there and then Yamari was lying on the ground next to you, and you're ready to dodge. You're looking up, waiting for those boulders. You were prone before when you were over here.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go prone
No,
again.
not anymore. I wasn't. We retconned
Yes,
it.
you were. So it takes you.
You didn't mark me as prone.
You said you just told me. You just told
I
me. you were
know,
prone.
but you know
So
what?
it takes you
DM
20
foible,
feet to
you know
get
what I
up.
mean?
It takes you 20 feet to get up. You can get to here
Just go prone.
and then take the dodge action, or you can take another move action and then go prone over here.
I see. Things
Next to
change. Okay. I understand. I see the games we're playing. I will remember.
Really
this.
good. Finally, you know what game we're playing. Great. I'm happy to hear that. It's
100
fifth edition Dungeons
episodes.
and Dragons. It's been 101
No,
episodes.
I've known the game we're playing this entire time, Adam. I understand now the game you're playing within this game. Okay, I see your games. I see all the games.
So anyway,
Well, he is the game master.
this is where-
so
this is where you can get in one move action. If you'd like to take another move action and throw yourself prone over here, you can.
No,
or
I
you
don't
can stay
want to
where
be
you
up in
are.
the front because I already took a goddamn boulder to my goddamn
All right,
face.
so you're gonna take the dodge action back here.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So there's only one target out in the open, and that's Ramos. So Ramos is going to get introduced to the boulder.
And I'm prone, so he's got disadvantage.
Okay, here we go with
I
disadvantage.
swear, if this motherfucker
Hey, that
can fear me, I'm
misses.
gonna be pissed.
Doesn't it?
16. It does, yes. So Ramos, an enormous boulder hurls through the sky and lands near, but not on you. Okay, cool. And that's all for the big bad boy. Ramos, it's your turn.
All right, I'll stand up, move 15 feet, and then move another 30 and drop prone next to Maharib.
Okay, great.
Yotazo, sorry.
Oh yeah, you're over by Yota. Yep. Okay. All right. So you are prone. All right. Yota, it is your turn. You want to run off the map?
Yeah. I basically I want to like go a pincher maneuver or whatever you want to call it, like coming in from different sides. Like so, whoever's in like Maharib's going that way, I will go the opposite way and get around him.
Okay.
But yes, run off the map. Yes, please.
All right. I'm trying to see. I think that there's a way for me to, and I've only ever done this once in Roll20. There's a way to put some of you on one map and keep the rest of you on another, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it is. I'll copy your token over first, and then we'll see. Boop. There we go. And then I might as well actually grab everybody else while we're doing that. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's the player, not the token. Okay. Thank you, Takai. So let's see if this works. Yota, you're going over to this map. Did you see it? Did it work?
Yep.
Okay. So that's what you see. Everybody else is still back with JP. So once JP leaves and goes to the other map, we'll go with him. Okay. So you see a bank of fog. You see a big ass dude, maybe like 80 feet in front of you. You can see that there is a tree here. There's some ruins. There's fucking boulders all over the place. And he sees you. And when you see him, we get this shot up through, and he's kind of like in the fog up to maybe his like chest height, and then it sort of thins out above that. And yeah, he's enormous, and he has blue skin. He's wearing like this ancient rotted, like falling apart scale armor. He has a long beard of like white hair hanging off of his face, and just this dead stare. And he's moving almost mechanically, like he's just turning, not looking at what he's doing and picking things up. And he just kind of turns his head towards you and opens his toothless mouth in like a kind of a grin, but he has no teeth. So it's just like decomposing gums. And he just goes like, and sees you and points at you through the fog. He turns, and you can see he's got this big sword. It's maybe like 3 feet wide by 10 feet long, and he reaches over and like goes to pick it up. What are you gonna do?
I'm first thing as I'm running along, and I know it's whatever, but I want to sniff around and see if it's just the giant, or I can smell any other like creatures, if he's by himself or if he's like has an army with him or whatever in the fog. So since I can't see so well, I think sniffing would be better.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you wanna make a take your action, do a perception check?
Oh, that takes an action. Oh, fuck. Okay.
It does. Yep.
Okay. So I have I moved my full 50, the first 50?
No. You were like the maps basically just like rub up against each other. So you took 5 feet to get you where you are now.
Okay, cool. So I have 45 of my move left. Then I will, let's see here. I know you guys can't see this yet, but is there like, wait, oh fuck, I can't. Gotta use the right thing. Like is that cover? Is there like, is it over my head? Can I hide behind that?
Ping it again for me.
Okay.
That boulder, yeah, it's like 8 feet at the top, so you could like run and hide in this square. There's a lot of brush between here and there.
Cool. Then
remember moving. Except you can't make a straight line there because all these bushes are difficult terrain. So you could go like here
Okay.
I know this is like what it's like listening to the MP3s and when we don't do a good job describing things. You could run straight forward and then cut right into a little gully between two sets of bushes and then end up there, right to the south of that.
Okay, but that's 50 though. I can only go 45. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. So you've kind of got. So you could hide behind this piece of rubble up here.
Okay.
Take cover back there.
Yep. Let's do that. So that's my movement so far. So let me get my guy. So I dash up. Well, not dash because that suggests the action, but I use my movement to get up to this little like top of Stonehenge piece. That's
and
like
when you look up, you drop down behind it, and we pan up, and you can see that it hasn't just like fallen apart. It's been slashed off at like a sharp diagonal angle. The wall has a big cut mark across it. And you look down, you can see the other half of the wall lying near you.
Okay. And then let's see. So move, or it's a move, so I can do another move action. So let's see.
So you took the move action.
Yep.
You took the move action.
All I've done so far.
So your second, you're going to replace your regular action with another move?
Possibly. I'm just looking to see
Sure.
So even if it's difficult terrain, I can move 25 pretty easily, right? Half move.
Yeah, it doubles the amount of cost every time you step into it, basically.
So I'm pinging that right there. Is that Boulder a viable source of cover?
Yeah, if you're on the eastern side of it somewhere.
Yep. Okay, cool. So
yeah, and by cover, it just increases your AC, right? Like he's tall and he can look down, but you can hide partially behind it. To get there, it would be 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you can get to that square where I'm pointing now.
Cool. Yep. Okay, so that's what I will do. I'll move up to that square. Let me grab that.
And this what action are you using to do that?
I'm using my move.
You did your move already,
action,
and then
my full action.
Your full action is that you're gonna take the dash action. Okay.
Yep, and then I will do the evasion, or excuse me, not the evasion.
Spend a key point and take the dodge.
Do patient defense again. Yep.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
So I moved, saw that shit, and I was like, "Fuck!" And my intention is to get his attention over here, so my other guys can go this way, and maybe like he'll have to like decide who to hit.
Yep. That sounds good. Okay. All right, guys. So next up is Maharib. So Maharib, let me jump back to where you're at.
Yep. I'm gonna.
Do you just want to go?
Yeah, I'll use 15 to stand up, and then go to the edge with 10 feet left.
So 15 to stand, 5 to the edge of the map, another 5 to switch maps.
Right.
I'll pull you over there. Let me grab your token. Now you can see the rubble field that we saw there. Okay, and so you came in through the brush. I think we'll start you. Let's see if this way was that. So you're gonna be like you're coming like kind of through the brush here.
Oh
so
shit!
You're over there.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the two of you were not that far apart, so it'd be weird if he came in like the other side.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so you've used 15, 20, 25. So you've got 5 left. So you could step out into this area, that little square here.
So basically, I went to here, and then I went over to here. Just a little bing.
Gotcha. Now, let's do a little scroll up like that. Does this resemble? Do I need to roll a perception check to see if this is truly a giant?
The word giant gets applied to a lot of things. You could.
If this is the ancestral giant that I know to be, is what I'm asking.
Make a history check, I think, to recognize.
All right, I'll take.
Is this a giant? I mean, it's pretty big.
Yeah, but it's different if it's just like
no.
There's like fucking abomination giants, and then there's fucking like the creme de la creme, you know.
That's right.
Here's history check. 15.
The ones that speak giant.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. I think like it's degraded so much, and like you've never really seen a living giant before.
Right.
Like they don't think they're extinct.
Right.
So yeah, you're not sure. It certainly has the coloration. It's certainly big enough. But the depictions you've seen of them they're different. They're like more graceful. But this one's also dead. So
Yeah. Since I did a history check, can I speak to it in giant?
I mean, you could do that anyway, right? You.
Right, but I'm saying, is that another action? It's not, right?
No, I mean
is not an
you
action.
can yeah. If you want to make a skill check, it would be an action. But if you just want to shout things at it,
Yeah, I will shout. I shout something in giant. And the rough translation is that. This is the only way. This is the quickest test Maharib has. This is not me trying to get Yota killed. I say out loud that there's a dragonkin at his feet. Roughly in giant.
okay, all right.
And I want to see if he responds to that.
Yeah, the words like you shout, Yota, you hear Maharib shout in this rumbling language that sounds like banging rocks together. And the giant.
And I just go, yeah, get his attention. Get his attention.
The giant doesn't seem like he notices. He turns his like milky eyes and his toothless mouth towards him, and like death rattles. But it doesn't seem to like. There's no life in that face. It doesn't hear you. It hears noise.
That's
It
all I
doesn't
need to
understand words.
Yep, because if it was the giant I know, Yota would be dead. So.
Yeah. So you moved and you did your history check. So do you have a bonus action? Anything you want to do with that?
I can't really do anything bonus action wise. So no, I think that I can't take the dodge action because that's an action. So no, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Meanwhile, back on the other screen, Berg.
Berg. Okay. Yeah.
He's cooking up a mighty Swedish dish over there. You know,
Swedish dish. Oh,
so
I see it.
where are you? So you're gonna go off the map like that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go off the map and dodge action because I currently don't know what the fuck is on the other side.
20. So. It's 20 feet, and then what's your movement rate?
40 per movement.
Okay, so you start here next to Maharib, 25 feet.
Okay.
You've still got 15 feet if you want to move at all, and you have your full complement of actions. And let me drag you over to the
Dragmith.
giant fight.
Dragmith of us. Oh wow,
Got
he's
it.
scary looking.
Yeah, he's a big angry man.
Got a great big bushy beard.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. Bottom over here. I've moved 20 feet thus far.
25.
25. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is a good spot to be because I'm like right by. I'm assuming this tree log maybe can present some. I mean, I could just dodge, so it's not a huge deal. I guess I could go on like the other side over here of the tree, but I don't know if that really affords me any other cover. I'm gonna take the dodge action anyway, so that's fine.
Okay, so you're gonna stay here in the bushes and take the dodge action.
Yes. I will stay in the bush. Makes sense for Berg to be kind of a little bit in the back, considering he's already taken most of the
you see
beating.
this huge beast. So it's gonna turn and it's gonna use an ability. It's gonna use it on Maharib. So Maharib, you get its attention, and it turns this like rotting maw on you and inhales. And you can see Yota. There are places where its side has been like speared or perforated, and so when it breathes in, fluid like leaks out of its internal cavities. So it takes a deep breath, and this deep hum starts in its chest, and you see a green glow start inside its mouth, and then it uses its breath weapon on you. A beam of greenish light flies out of its mouth and blasts straight towards you. I don't think I can hit both of you with it. No, I gotta pick one or the other. And yeah, just this beam of green energy dripping with like fluid, like it's like spit almost, like falling off of it, and where it hits the leaves like turn black, and the tree like burns up. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw, please, Maharib.
Oh, goody.
Shoots this fucking beam at you.
I have a +0, but I guess I'm going to use inspiration on this just for because why not?
Okay.
10.
A 10? All right.
Do I want to use Indomitable? Yeah, I'm going to use Indomitable. I need to do better than a 10.
Okay. So you got to roll. You get to roll it again.
I must use this roll no matter what this is.
Yeah. It can't get worse.
Oh my god, that's a 1.
Why did you say? Why did words escape your mouth like that?
That was Adam.
Why?
That was not me. Adam said it can't.
I know. Adam said it. Adam said it.
Mechanically, it can't get any worse. A 1 is the same as a 10.
Yeah.
Right? Nod's as good as a wink to a blind bat. You're gonna take a shit ton of damage though.
That's fine.
So let's see. 12d8. Zoom. You take 55 damage.
I'm gonna definitely take Stone's endurance and try to reduce some of this shit.
That makes sense.
Right.
That makes a lot of sense. I would do the same.
And just this beam of necromantic energy just blasts out at you.
15 reduced, so I'll take 40 instead.
Okay. All right.
So 81.
Sounds good. Phew. All right. So Ramos, you hear all kinds of shouting and what have you in the other map. Would you like to join your friends?
Yes, I will.
Or you could stay
stand up.
here. You could stay here and stay prone if you want to.
I think I'll join my friends. It's tempting not to, but I'll
I
stand
fell down
up.
and I hit my head on a rock and I got knocked out. You guys want to
Yeah,
fight?
I had
though,
a
right?
boo-boo. I'll stand
All
up.
right.
It's cost me 15 movement, then I'll move off the map. So 5 feet, and then 5 feet to go to the other map.
Okay.
5
All
feet of
right,
movement
so
left.
Let's bring you over there. Whoop. Okay. All right. And then Ramos, you are. Let me unprone you. There you go.
Okay. Seeing Maharib next to me, I reach out and touch his blade. And may your sword strike true. And I cast Holy Weapon on your weapon. So now every time you hit with it, you can roll an extra 2d8 of radiant damage.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fucking sick. My dude.
I'm into it.
All right. Your weapon is imbued with holy power.
And then I will stay here and take the dodge action.
Excellent. All right. So your bonus action to bless and bless the weapon, and now you are dodging. Let me give you a little dodge icon, and cool. And it is your turn, Yotazo. Now this fight's gonna take a hot minute. This isn't gonna be over quick. Do we wanna take our break here and come back and dedicate the first part of the next bit to the fight?
Yeah, is this the top of the order?
Okay. Yeah, it isn't, but now everyone's on the map. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So we're all here. Everybody runs in. Ramos, you see through the fog. You see the giant. It's just like dripping into its beard, this thick greenish black fluid. And off to one side, you see Yotazo crouched down beside the rock. We snap the camera over to Yota. You're down there. The rock's behind you. This thing is blasting stuff at your friends. And now it's your turn to leap up and go and fight this big dead giant. But we'll do that when we get back from the break.
All right, let's take our break. More giant fights right after this as we head into part 2 of episode 101. We'll see you guys then. Be right back.